Hi guys, we're back and we're taking a look at the game Dubois versus Pardo. Now, that game is not finished yet, and that's a little surprising, Simon.
Well, actually, it seems like Black's fighting really hard here. I mean, last time we looked at the position, it seems like Black was in serious trouble and could lose very quickly. But all of a sudden, the maybe position has changed quite drastically, and the current position is Black to move here. And we all know the combination of Queen and Knight attacking can be extremely strong. And the Queen and Knight are both very active here. Queen on E3 is doing a good job of tying down White's pieces. And this Knight on F5 can jump in somewhere, maybe like H4, somewhere like this. So it seems to me all of a sudden Black has very good chances with this very interesting sacrifice. I mean, I don't know if White is in trouble here, but this Queen and Knight are just coordinating very well. I mean, for example, let's just try Knight to H4, just see if this does get anywhere. Attacking the bishop, threatening to win the bishop just by playing Knight takes bishop, and maybe Queen G3 ideas in some cases. But no, you move this bishop. I guess you have to move the bishop
To G2 maybe?
G2, okay, and now this is holding for White. Okay.
I mean, most likely, I assume White is holding for White. It can't be that bad for White.
Maybe not. Yeah, unless there's.
I mean, there's unless you have. Let's see.
Yeah.
G5 for Black. Launch the pawns.
Launch the pawns. Yeah, launching the pawns looks very a good idea.
Knight takes G2, King takes G2, H4.
As well.
Unless the problem is that you can maybe just start. Yeah, look at that, Simon.
Checking.
Yeah, you can start checking, but I don't know if you have enough checks.
Yeah.
Try Knight takes G2, getting rid of the bishop.
Okay. So.
King takes G2 and
H4.
H4.
And trying to go Queen.
Yeah, you don't
check.
have Rook F3 because of Queen E2 winning the Rook on D1.
And if you just try checking, let's see what happens. So this is Queen's very active here. So it's King C7, I guess, and you're going to go to C6 with your King. And looks, for example, after Rook F7, just King C6, and there's no more checks here. And Queen to E2, Queen to G2 are both threatened. And this is tough, you know. This is a tough position. But I think Black has good chances all of a sudden.
Something went wrong for White. I think he had a good position. This is not supposed to have happened.
Definitely. White has played some inaccurate moves somewhere, and you can probably see on the webcam now. It'll be interesting to see what the body language is here between the two players. And I imagine in this current position, White is very unhappy with the change of events here.
Yeah.
Bishop F3. So let's just try this line one more time. Knight to H4 is a very logical move. There might be better moves, but let's attack straight away. Can you get away with taking? Oh no, you can't take the pawn. Can you take the pawn on H5?
No, there's Queen G3, King F1, Queen H3.
Looks very risky. I mean, the idea, I just want to get the G4.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So we have another move. Do we? He's gone G5, which was suggested in the audience, and looks like a very good move as well in this position. Just keeping the pressure up and using this pawn. Try to get his pawn to G3. Very simple plan. G4, G3 at some stage. Black has very good winning chances, I feel. And now what if you take on H5?
Then Queen G3.
Or Queen H3 as
Queen
well.
H3, yeah.
Just a queen and knight, very good attacking pieces, and
I'll show. There's just a funny line. I mean, I don't think it necessarily is the best line, but on Queen G3, you're basically forcing this move, right?
Yeah.
There's kind of a funny. Oh, it doesn't work here. It loses a piece. Yeah. I was thinking from D1, it might be attacking B2 and C3, but okay, that doesn't work.
Queen takes H3 looks very sensible here.
Yeah.
Attacking the bishop and
protecting the knight. Well, yeah, keeps the knight protected.
Maybe preparing some G4, Knight E3, Knight G3.
Yeah.
You know, some ideas like this, and yeah.
Looks good for Black.
Black's always going to have a draw now. Considering the position he had, so it's definitely improved for Black there. And what about Nigel's position? Because we have Kevin Winter, one of our regular watchers here. Hi Kevin, thanks for tuning in often. And Kevin Winter has tweeted that Nigel's position has imploded. So it'd be very interesting if we can go to Nigel's game, which was this imaginative piece sacrifice he made, but very risky piece sacrifice. And well, bishop d6. This is the current position, isn't it? I guess. How bad is Nigel's position? Doesn't look that bad to me at all, actually. I don't know if Nigel's worse here. He's got 3 pawns to the piece, active king, good bishop. I can't imagine Nigel losing this position. It just I think Nigel can.
Yeah, the king is pretty active. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the king, if right now, if the knight, like if the knight moves to f3, for example, then you can go king e4, and that's just very, very active. Yeah, with such an active king, you're fine. So the knight is obviously going to go to c4 in order to gain a tempo on the bishop, right, Simon?
Yeah, that looks very logical. But I still.
And
think,
now what?
I mean, can you just play slowly? If you can get king, maybe bishop f4 sort of controls the knight even better. I want to get king e4 next. And get my king in, and
then you want to go h5 and still get the e4 square.
And go g4 check. I think.
Well, in that case, I don't know. I kind of like maybe this move. I don't know why, because it keeps the b4 pawn under attack, and I don't really need to control the h6 c1 diagonal that much. I mean, if you go here, this seems pretty adequate.
What about king e2? I want to go king e2 and put my king on d3.
Right here.
And then if king e4, knight d2 check. But then the pawn on b4 is
attacked, exactly. So if you go here, and I go here.
This is tough. Really tough to defend this.
In fact, I'm kind of happy. You let my king get to d5, and now I can get to c4.
Yeah. This is very bad.
Yeah. So no, we don't think that Nigel's position is bad.
No.
Nigel's position is fine, and probably white would be fine with a draw here.
White would be very happy, I think.
You think so? Very happy?
I think Nigel is
playing really. Yeah, it's possible because the thing is that black's pieces are more active actually, and white's pawns on the queen side are on dark squares, so he's got to constantly be watching those pawns. They're just kind of getting attacked right now for free. Black's doesn't have to make a big effort just to be targeting the b4 pawn.
I mean, I think black can always draw this as well, simply by going c5, swapping that
trading
pawn off, b6, swapping off the h4.
Yeah.
So black always has a draw in hand, but I think black is probably winning this game. So.
You think so? I don't know. I feel like white should be able to make a draw, but
very tough. I think very tough. I'm not sure how. All to do with the king positioning. If the king gets to d3 or d5, surely this is winning for black. Very tough to draw anyway, and certainly would not like to be defending this position myself with the white pieces.
I can understand, Joe.
So yeah, good chances to win for Nigel, and Nigel really needs to win this game to get back into the competition as well. So not straightforward at all.
Yeah, we were asked earlier, is there going to be a master class from Gata Kamsky? And the answer is, well, it's not planned for this year.
Okay.
So we had a master class by Ivanchuk. We had a master class by Nigel Short and Elizabeth Patz. Tonight we're going to have a master class from Natalia Pagonina and Li Chao.
Well, you say Natalia Pagonina, but she's still playing at the moment.
Right.
The master class is an hour and a bit. It's quite possible this game could go on for another hour or so, and then she might have to resign and have 2 minutes to get to the masterclass.
Yeah.
So that would be
unfortunate.
Tough.
So I think in that case, Li Chao would be starting first since he's already done.
Sure. I mean, that'd be horrible. I personally wouldn't fancy doing a masterclass where I just lost my 6-hour game 2 minutes before. So, I mean, it'd be quite impressive if she does turn up.
Let's make a bet about where the bishop goes. We've made no bets today, Simon.
I think bishop e7. I think it's been played. Has it been played? I like your bishop e7, actually.
You like bishop e7, but it hasn't been played yet.
Okay, I think Nigel's played a move on the webcam. As we can see from the webcam, the two players fighting off. It looks like bishop e7. Yeah, give me bishop e7. That's much more accurate because you keep an eye on the b4 pawn. King e2 is being played, so the point is now, what after king e4? So we had this position, just simply king e4. And of course, white is dreaming about getting the king to d3. Yeah.
And just having it attack the d4 pawn and just that's a dream for white. So of course king e4 is what black is going to try to do. So now the question is, where can white get some counterplay here?
Yeah.
Knight d2 check.
Sorry.
Knight d2 check.
Knight d2, then we go king d5, and the b4 pawn's been attacked. And we had a quick look at this line before. The problem is, if white doesn't do anything, black just pushes his pawns everywhere. And again, you probably have to move the knight here because the b4 pawn has been attacked. And you move the knight, the king comes to c4 minimum. Maybe h5 g4 is also just a very very sensible way to play it.
No, it's a very annoying position for a white.
Annoying, very annoying. Actually, talk about masterclass. Masterclass does start at 9, and you know, we have to wrap it up events, you know, reasonably
Quite
shortly.
soon, yeah.
So maybe in the next,
15 minutes.
Probably aim to finish it, you know, at some point. And maybe we can just sort of go over some of the other games that are going on as well. And well, you see, Harry Krishna's still sort of. Is he still pushing? Yeah, I think Harry Krishna's still pushing for a win in this game.
Is that another? It must be another end game.
Yeah, of course. We always get in games with Harry Krishna. This gets a young Chinese player, Wei Yi.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen that game since the opening, but I don't really feel like going all the way back.
No.
We're not going to do a 45 move analysis.
Not
okay.
at this time of the day, anyway.
No.
Definitely
okay.
not.
What's going on? Is Black trying to win? Black is kind of trying to win, right?
Black is probably very close to winning. That H pawn is a runner.
Wow, the king is on
runner.
G2. Very unusual, but very nice square for the king. Look at that harmony between the king and the knight. The knight doesn't even let the rook come to G5. Or
Sorry, Irene. I mean, just after rook A6 is played, because otherwise you take on H4.
Sure.
And I just thought Black played H4 in this position, but obviously that's not a good move. And
so you thought Black played H4, and so what? Then what were you thinking?
Bishop takes H4.
And then knight takes H4.
Rook G5 check, and just try to simplify. Oh no, the knight's still on H4. Still
right.
loses. Yeah. Still sorry. So actually, the current position after H4, I mean, this pawn is unstoppable, isn't it? And I think this pawn will win the game because you still have the G pawn. White really needs to capture the G pawn and get to some position of rook and knight versus king.
No, I think maybe we can make a draw, Simon. What happens if we just take the pawn right now and go king F4?
So king F3 again, maybe. I want to stop you. Knight
F3, yeah.
As long as I keep my G
knight
pawn.
F3 is just incredible that you have this move, huh?
And this is.
Well, I'm not ready to resign yet. Hold on.
Good.
Not ready.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Okay, very kind of you. I'm going to try to mate you. Rook D7. Checkmate is the end of the game. Actually, Rook H7, even better. Rook H7, even better. Actually, that's much better.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Rook H4
that's
is
incredible.
Really,
like I really self-mated myself.
Oh,
yeah.
No. This is tough though, isn't it? This is really tough. So
I would have to give up my pawn and my I don't have stalemate ideas here. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
So Wei Yi is getting kind of outplayed by Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Here. What can we suggest for white? I mean, this is hold on. There may be something. So
you really need to get this G pawn, and I just can't see how you can ever win this G pawn. The knight in H4 is always guarding it, and
how about and king D5 and king E6 or something, or
try to get the king active. Hit the king to E6.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just use this pawn. And okay, this is I don't. Yeah. This is definitely.
This is maybe
response.
Much trickier, isn't it?
Can I go king takes F2 and try to put my knight on G5? Let's try it. So knight F3 check.
Right.
And then knight G5 is my idea. Try to play out this. G5 helps or doesn't help? Oh no, it probably doesn't help, yeah? Strange endgame. Threatening the check on A2.
Yeah.
G5, you go king G4, I guess, yeah? King F5, yeah, your king comes in. Oh yeah, I can't allow your king comes F5. Yeah, it's tough, yeah?
So actually, he can actually maybe save himself by giving up the bishop. Takes and activate the king.
Okay.
Go towards E6. Just don't go the stupid way with the F4, and then your king actually doesn't.
It's getting that time of day where we do these self-mates, though.
Yeah, it is fitting. It's fitting. Yeah.
And
king E4.
King E4, nice idea. Nice idea. And yes. What about if I go knight F3 now then? Because now you haven't got a check. If you come to F4, the point is you have no check. If you come
right,
this
I
way,
haven't come to F. Right, I see.
So
I see your point. I see your point.
King D5, and now I take on F2.
Yeah, now you take on F2.
And if you come to E6, I still have this annoying check. So if you go to F4, at least then my king's protected. So it's quite strange quite a strange position, you know, very strange technique. Actually, you could self-mate yourself again there with King F4. So yeah, I think Harry Christopher very good winning chances here. Actually, I mean, obviously Wei Yi is really fighting hard for the draw, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's going to quite get the draw here. Okay. The other boards, Irene, any game you'd like to particularly look at here?
So we were asked, Simon, there's no guests at our commentary today?
Afraid not today, no, we couldn't quite drag them in today, so I'm sure we will.
A lot of games were draws, I think, so actually we weren't even sure who we were supposed to bring in here, right, Simon?
Exactly, yeah. And a lot of games have been very long today as well. We've had long, tough games. And,
and nothing has really stood out to us as, you know, something that we need to talk about, right, Simon?
Yeah.
And by the way, Eric Hansen did draw Richard Report.
Yeah, so that's a
good result for
Richard, actually. But
for Richard, yeah.
Not before the game, but the position he had, again, he sort of he defended a very tough position. It's actually good to see Richard, you know, being able to, as well as attacking and playing, you know, this great chess, being able to defend tough positions, which is something I'm very bad at, defending tough positions. I get very demoralised. So, yes, so we will just maybe have a round up of the last games now and see what's happening. So if we go through the boards one by one, we've had a look at Mickey's game, quite a solid draw in Mickey's game on board 1. And Maxime's, the Battle of the Maximes was a draw, okay? I mean, that looked very solid, so we probably don't need to really jump into that game now because just a solid game.
Nothing really happened. In the end, there's still lots of pieces on the board, right?
And Kamsky actually drew this. Andreev, I think, did very well.
We thought that Kamsky was doing well in this game.
Yeah, I mean, let's just have a look at the final position here. I mean, so
right here.
Okay, yep. So this is the board 3 game, and Andreev managed to draw. And yeah, after he did play this Bishop D7 move at some stage.
Yeah, he did try to activate his bishop, that's what we were talking about, how can he do that? So he found this move.
And then actually after an exchange like this...
then it didn't look so bad anymore.
Yeah, his position actually looks perfectly okay.
Right.
So, so yeah, this is I'd say quite a solid draw. Kamsky maybe had better chances.
So he found just a very, very key move here.
Yeah.
This is not...
Queen f6, then Bishop d7. Very
Bishop
good plan.
d7 and... well, obviously, you can't take with a queen on d5 because of bishop c6, winning material. And if you take with a bishop on d5, because bishop f5 is just... that's exactly what happened, though.
I'm spilling water all down my chin now, so... it's got to that time of the day where I'm missing my mouth, so I need to put something a bit more stronger in my glass, I think.
Simon, what happens if white takes on g6?
I guess we could take an f3 then.
I mean, there's also bishop to f5, this intermediate move. I don't know, is that worth it?
Maybe I'll just take the bishop on f3.
I'm sorry, what?
And then I got bishop f5 as well.
Yeah, take the piece.
I think this is...
and you don't get traps, I think.
No,
although, so looking kind of...
It's actually looking quite...
kind of dangerous.
Yeah. This is one of those things where a blunder could be a good move.
Right. For example, Simon, we can come in with the queen.
Some
checks. At least a draw.
At least a draw. Or maybe I'll go to d6 and around.
Oh, you can run away? How?
Maybe. King e6.
But how can you ever...
I probably can't.
How can you ever run away from such pieces, Simon?
It's definitely that time of the day. So, okay. But yeah, a solid draw. And what about the board 4 game, this interesting ending, if we jump to that Ganguly? Okay,
is that still being played?
I think it's still going on, and we thought Ganguly's come up with this nice attack, but somehow Paco might be able to arrange some kind of fortress.
And this is what we saw, White thought for a very long time, queen c1, and he's going, of course, black is thinking, we saw the move rook d2 here. Oh, no, not in this position. Not in this particular one. I think, we saw this after queen a1. Yes, we saw queen a1, rook d2, queen c1, and king f5. And, kind of surprisingly, it all seemed okay for black. But, so white, after a long thing, decides to go queen c1 right away. Okay. So, what happens on king f5?
Okay. And good drawing chances of black, but this is going to be some...
Yeah, they're going to play forever.
This is where you need to get John Nunn in the room. You know,
right, get your table bases out.
Table base, yeah. Secrets of endings. And of course, White's pushing for the win. White's got good winning chances, but maybe black can hold it with some fortress structure. So, yeah, I mean, great result for Ganguly if he manages to win this one. I mean, we just looked at the board 5 game between Wei Yi and Hari Krishna. I think Hari Krishna's going to win, so he'll be up there with the leaders. A lot of draws on top board, so actually we're going to get a position where there could only be, there's definitely going to be 2 players, in my opinion, Hari Krishna and Vanchuk on 6 points, could be joined by your friend Ganguly. And so there's not so many people on maximum score now. Eric Hansen, Richard Rapport was a draw. Tomaszewski's game looked quite interesting. I mean, this was a draw, so good result for black. And if we just have a look at the final position there, in Tomaszewski's game, that's just below Nigel's game. And, okay, this was the position they agreed to draw in. Quite a
Was there some repetition? No.
Okay, so...
Hard to understand what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, why did black have a draw here? Maybe there's okay. So, yeah, I don't know. This was agreed to draw. I mean, I think we're going to just have to do a very quick roundup now so we can finish by 8, just to prepare for the masterclass. So we'll just do the last couple of balls, maybe go through the results and get ready for that. So, okay, David Navarro versus Alexander Fear. They played at a very quick pace and managed to, well, it was a draw, so quite a good result for Alex Fear. And you went over your game with Li Chao and Lenderman.
Yeah, we looked at that pretty carefully. Yeah.
Loads of draws today. And,
yeah, a lot of draws.
Good result for...
Unfortunately, no draw on board 9.
No. And a good result for the ladies player Tan, who drew against Chipperino. She's
still at least going to be in the lead with 5 points out of 7. It's a good tournament for her. And so only some lady who has 4 points right now and who wins could join her on 5 out of 7. In fact, there are some very interesting matchups among the ladies below the top 15 boards. For example, Zhao Shui is playing Zhukova. They're both at 4 points. There was also Javahishvili from Georgia playing Chmielite from Lithuania. And a number of ladies on 4 points. You know, the Chinese player Guo Qi, the Mongolian Munguntul Bakhtuyag. Simon, applaud my pronunciation.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's her first time, by the way, the Mongolian player's first time in Gibraltar. Yeah. So Elizabeth Pats was playing Gopal from India today. We don't know, unfortunately, yet how those games have gone yet. We just don't have access to them, but we will update you on the standings in the ladies' side tomorrow.
And yeah, we'll just quickly round up because we haven't got.
And by the way, you know, I'm writing my little blog about this tournament for uschess.org. Okay. So, you know, I just promised to write a couple of short reports on it before, during maybe once during the tournament and one at the end. So I did spend a long time doing that last night, Simon, and it should maybe be up today. So guys, maybe today or tomorrow, take a look at uschess.org and you can see my pictures of the monkeys and and the players, of course, and just read some of my thoughts about the event.
Yeah, good stuff. Should be interesting. Maybe I even
maybe even you, Simon, will take a look at it.
Maybe, yeah.
And Simon, now you said you were very busy editing Ivan Sokolov's DVD.
When I say very busy...
You mean you're going to get to it next year?
Yeah, I'm very busy in my relaxed way.
So right.
We'll do it at some point. I think Ivan's getting rather worried that it's not going to happen, but it will happen. So yeah, I mean, I make a lot of basically DVDs for Ginger GM, so check them out if you want to get some interesting openings.
What if I made my DVD company, Simon? What would I call it? Like Brunette GM?
Brunette GM sounds about right, yeah. Crush Videos sounds quite good as well.
Crush Videos, yeah.
Crush Videos could work, so yeah.
Oh, that sounds good, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Another person who might win, just quickly, Romain Edouard from France. Looks like he's going to win, maybe move like rookie 8 here. I think this is definitely a winning position. We're really going to run out of time just going for last results. So I think maybe we can just sum up here about today's games and just say very interesting games, quite a lot of draws.
Not that many changes in the standings.
Not so many changes.
Some rounds are just not that decisive. A couple of days ago in round 5, 7 of the top 8 boards had decisive results. Today, most of the top boards were draws. Well, that happens among such strong players. But overall, we did see some exciting chess today, particularly the game Ganguly versus Vallejo. It was very interesting. Hansen versus Rapport. And, well, I think those two were the most standout games for today.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably go for 2 other games personally. I'd go for the Zubov game, which is still going on, and for...
Pagonina versus Short.
Yeah, that was quite interesting. I don't know, if it looks a bit dodgy, that game. I mean, I think Richard Rapport's game also was very interesting, yeah. So, and Sotowski, of course, you know, Sotowski is defending still this position. But yeah, been a good day's commentary today, I think, and a win now will be. I'm just being offered a glass of wine. Perfect timing for the end of commentary. So that's the way we like to finish our commentary today. So thank you very much. Yeah, and great. And yeah, would be yes. I got a glass of wine over. Yeah, I got remember. Sorry, I thought they're both for me. No, all right. I was going to double-handedly drink them. But so we can see a win, very important at this stage of the tournament. Now, not so many rounds to go, and we'll be joining you again at the same time. Be very interesting to see what happens tomorrow. Very excited about these last rounds that are coming up, getting to critical point of the tournament, Irina. So, thank you for watching, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Okay.